Hi everyone, good morning. I'm here in Winchester and I'm going back to the archives to get some more information about the property. And I really want to dig deeper into the ice cellar that we have, the ruins of the ice cellar on property. Because I have been thinking for many days to actually take this on myself as a project and to dig deeper in the archives and see if there was ever pictures or paintings made from it, trying to figure out the history of what it was meant for. Was it just for the property, or was it more as a selling ice to the local community, and what it would take to actually rebuild this from scratch. And I would love to do this myself without any contractors or anyone else. I mean, they might advise me, but it would be nice for the channel to build this and bring back some history on our property. So let's go. So I had to be quiet over here, so I wasn't able to talk much, but I spent about 2 hours in the archives and I found a lot information from the earlier days and from the later days, but there's like that period between 1840 and 1930 that I haven't really found anything. So lots of information. I figured that the property was called Vaucluse Farm before, so definitely gonna play with that name on the farm on the property as well. And it looks like there were amazing French style gardens around the manor house too in the early 1800s. So it's amazing that we're rebuilding that too. So that was exciting.
Good, yeah, not too bad. Did you have good holidays?
I did.
Yeah,
How about you?
yeah, nice. It was quiet, but it was nice. So, it's kind of spread out a little bit now, so probably get them all in one place.
Yeah.
In here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi guys, wow. I absorbed so much history and knowledge that I wasn't aware of before. I haven't found too much information about the ice cellar, but a lot of information about vegetable gardens and stuff that were originally there. And we are back on property. Looks like the guys are here for the meadow work. So I should be here till Thursday, another 2 days. Let's go and check what's going on. So we're gonna go outside and take some measurements of the size of the ice cellar. and see if there's even a possibility in the next few days to go down there with a big ladder and see what the bottoms look like. So we wanted time to spend some. If you guys know anyone that is, knows anything about ice cellars, I'm doing my research myself, but if you have any knowledge about it, please let us know below in the comments. I am very interested in everything to gather information from, so I can then make a plan and maybe have an architect make a design for the ice cellar that I can then build. Wow, this is amazing. Keep on being surprised how deep this is. Deeper than I expected again. So basically this ice cellar was built on top of the bedrock, and the wall itself is only 4-5 foot high, but the rocks probably 15 foot high. I need to get a ladder to get in there one day. It's gonna have to be a long ladder. I would take the measurement, a rough estimate of how big this square was, so that we can do some research. Actually see if so it's about 16 feet deep. So the interior, I'm gonna measure that. It's a rough estimate. It's about 18 foot. 18 foot. And then the length, yeah, it's about the same. So it's 18 foot by 18 foot by 16 foot deep. But I believe that it's deeper than. I don't think I touched the bottom. I wanted to quickly remind you again. I know earlier on in the episodes you could see I explained exactly what an ice cellar is. An ice cellar in the 18th century was a place that they built, they built a big hole in the ground and usually put a building on there, so it's kind of a lid. And then they filled it up with big ice cubes, massive ice cubes that they cut out of frozen rivers. Then they covered it up, they put it in here, they have it delivered by trains and wagons and horses and whatever. Filled it up, the soil basically stayed open, so whatever melting water was there was just going into the soil. They covered it up with leaves and moss, so that kept it from defrosting too fast, and that was a way to keep food cold actually. So it was a big refrigeration system. Now this one is a very large one, and I'm wondering, I mean, I had the question asked if maybe this was here for the entire neighborhood. So they were selling ice basically to the neighbors or to this area. So not really sure. Trying to get more research done, and then we have now kind of quick measurement, so we can start thinking of what we should do with this. Okay, we're leaving the property. A busy day, both in the county, both in the field and in the office. But yeah, we're going home for some more work in the office there as well, and doing some research about the Ice Cellar. I put some thought behind there. Tomorrow we have a meeting with the kitchen designer in Washington DC to choose all the equipment we're looking at for the kitchen, and then we are having meetings with the Meadow people for the next phase, and I might bring my son along for the ride. And for my Asian followers, happy Chinese New Year.